Well, good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for a few moments to tell you a little bit about our work at IVCC, as we call it. It's a bit of a mouthful to say the Innovative Vector Control Consortium. We're based in Liverpool, a UK-based charity. And we're a product development partnership and investing donor funds in R&D to overcome barriers to innovation in vector control. And our primary focus is on the malaria elimination and eradication agenda, although we are developing interest in using our technology more widely for other vector-borne NTDs. I'm sure I don't need to tell you attendees here today at the Royal Society of Tropical Medicine and Hygiene that mosquitoes are the most dangerous animal on the earth. They're vectors of disease such as malaria, dengue, Zika, etc. And around the world, every 2 minutes a child dies from malaria. So we still have a very big challenge ahead of us in terms of combating this terrible disease. And of course, this is a major cause of global poverty, and as we've been hearing about many circumstances today, it affects the world's poorest people. So our job is about looking at new product development, and really there's just two main areas of products that are currently in use for combating the mosquito vectors of malaria, and those are indoor residual sprays, which we call IRS, and this is a process whereby operatives go into people's dwellings and take all the furniture and possessions outside and spray the walls of the huts and the ceilings with insecticide. Because this is where a mosquito goes to rest after it's taken a blood meal. So if a mosquito comes into your hut and bites you, it will then invariably go and rest on some surface in your house while it digests that blood meal. So we're trying to kill mosquitoes by doing this. And the other mechanism for combating mosquito vectors is the use of long-lasting insecticide or treated bed nets, which we call LLINs, and obviously for the protection of individuals sleeping under the bed nets during the outer darkness when mosquitoes are active. Now, this is a survey by the Malaria Atlas project. I think it was published last year, yes, where they've been looking at the consequence of various interventions that have been deployed since the millennium in terms of malaria control. And we can see actually that along with ACTs, after using combined therapy, drug intervention, that these two mechanisms of vector control, the ITNs, the bed nets, and the indoor residual spray have had a remarkable impact on the number of cases of malaria that have been averted over that time space. So this is a very important weapon in the elimination and eventual eradication of malaria. But there is a but. So I've explained to you that these products are based on the use of insecticides, and that's where the but lies really, because of increased use in these old insecticides over the last 15 years, we've seen insecticide resistance developing. This is not surprising, the same thing happens with antibiotics and various chemotherapies. No new classes of insecticides have been introduced into this method of intervention in the last 30 years, and this is a picture of resistance by African countries, just to the most commonly used class of insecticides, the pyrethroids. And this is a really serious problem that's growing. So, and the consequence of this clearly is those gains I showed you on the previous slide will start to go backwards as the mosquitoes get more and more resistance to the insecticides. The other thing that is happening, as well as the mosquitoes developing, if you like, molecular genetic mechanisms to combat the insecticides that threaten them, is that they're also adapting their behaviour. So I explained that mosquitoes tend to bite people at night, they come into people's houses and bite them, and that's when the transmission risk is at its highest. But what we've noticed is that mosquitoes are starting to adapt their behaviour and spending more time outdoors, and therefore maybe starting to bite people in hours of daylight, or people are outdoors, unprotected by the indoor interventions, and of course people who just sleep outdoors as well are not going to be protected. So that is a bit of a gap in our product sort of coverage at the moment. So what I want to tell you briefly about is what IVCC is doing to address these challenges in terms of vector control through the use of insecticide-based products, and show you a little bit about our innovation pipeline. So very simply, what we've been doing for the last 10 years is looking at how we can identify and develop products based on new insecticides into both indoor residual sprays and to bed nets in order to combat resistance. And so first of all, we've looked at existing insecticides that are already developed and used in agriculture. We have a program that looks at brand new chemistry with, again, new modes of action, so these would not be susceptible to resistance that is already out there. And then lastly, we have an interest of looking at new product classes from malaria control. So first of all, having a look at the new products that have been developed with chemistry that's already developed for agriculture, but will have different modes of action and therefore be able to combat that resistance that is a serious threat at the moment. And these are very new developments. So both of these products have been approved, or are just about to be approved in the case of this one on the left-hand side by the WHO in 2017. It's a brand new indoor residual spray developed by Sumitomo based on clothianidin, which is an agricultural insecticide, but it's not been used in vector control before. And our partners in BASF here have done some fantastic work in developing a brand new bed net with a chemistry called Chlorphenoclear, again a known chemistry, but not yet previously used in vector control. So we're very excited about the prospect of these two new products. But that's not enough, because these products need to be rotated in order to prevent resistance arising to new chemistries. And so we also have a program of invention and development for novel chemistry for vector control. And here's the names of some of our partners that we work with who have a significant expertise and infrastructure to invent and develop these products over on the right-hand side here. And right now, I mean, we're pretty excited about our pipeline. We've got something like half a dozen brand new different chemistries that we are evaluating and we will be looking to develop. And lastly, I said I'd talk about a new product class that we're investigating at the moment. This is called attractive targeted sugar bait. So the other two types of products that I was describing to you rely on the fact that we humans are a bait for the mosquitoes. We provide a blood meal that is essential for the reproductive health of the mosquito. But mosquitoes also need sugar to survive. And the idea behind this new product class is that it's providing the sugar source. So mosquitoes will normally feed on plants, nectaries, to get their sugar source. But this is a sort of a pouch full of sugar bait, which is made from sort of various plant products that are attractive to mosquitoes, and covered by a membrane that is rather specific to enable mosquitoes to feed on the sugar there. And the idea is that you would put an insecticide in here, so you lure the mosquito to the bait station that's on the side of somebody's house here, and they would feed on the sugar, very attractive, but at the same time they get a lethal dose of insecticide. So this is at an early stage. We are just proving that the product concept would work and would have value in malaria control. We have a field program going on right now in Mali. And then if that's successful, we'll be looking to see how we can develop products which are effective as a complement towards our goals in malaria elimination and resistance management. So I'd just like to finish with that, and last but not least, to acknowledge our funders. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is the major funder of IVCC, but also important partners are UKAID, USAID, and the Swiss Development Council.